When you think of what the word friend means, what are some of the first words or things that come to mind? When you think of what the word friend means, what are some of the first things that come to mind? Maybe someone you hang out with, someone you do activities with, someone that you talk to on a regular basis, someone that you laugh with and have a good time with. Okay, sure. What about when we get to close friend or best friend? Is it the person that you laugh the hardest with? Is it the person that you can trust with your deepest, darkest, innermost secrets? Is it the person that you know at the end of the day has your best interest at heart? Or is it someone that you might not talk to for 6 months, a year at a time, but whenever you do, it feels like nothing has changed and you still feel that deep connection with that other person? Is it someone that you have like instant chemistry with? Like every time you guys interact, it's just so much fun. I've been thinking about this a lot recently because I think I barely know what counts as a friend anymore. And I really don't know what having a close friendship means. In high school and middle school, it used to be pretty simple. Basically, my close friends were anybody I would tell like my personal secrets to. Like for example, whoever I had a crush on, if I told you that I had a crush on that person, I considered you one of my close friends. Like, it was so simple just in terms of being a person you would tell your secrets to, have those kind of personal conversations about, like, in high school it's simple shit like, oh, the person you have a crush on or things like that. And it made it really simple because I was like, okay, I know who my close friends are. I could literally count them, uh, like point them out, like these are who I consider my close friends. And it was easy for me to be like, oh, I think that feeling is reciprocated in terms of close friendship because that person has told me their secrets. So it was just really simple in terms of who I considered my close friends. And then in regards to regular friendship, it would just be anybody who I still liked and enjoyed talking to who was below that. Like anybody I enjoyed interacting with, but I wouldn't tell my secrets to, I would still consider them like a friend. And I think, freshman year at college, I still had that mindset of if I like you, if I like talking to you, then I consider you my friend. And maybe that approach was worth more than I thought it was at the time, but my thoughts have changed a little bit. I don't I don't know what it really means or how to classify my friendships because again, I throughout my college experience, having all these experiences, met so many new people, had all these social experiences. I think that just laughing with someone, just being able to make jokes, go to who knows, the bar, whatever, to do certain activities with somebody. I don't think that's good enough to just be, that's not good enough for me to consider that a genuine friendship. Like, just laughing with someone. Like, it can be fun, it can be enjoyable, but if there's nothing deeper than that, then I don't know if I can consider it a friendship. On the flip side, it also isn't just telling people your secrets, or at this point, maybe it's because I'm more of an open book. I'm not really like talking about the bad things that happen to you, or just like the kind of conversations you would have with somebody. I feel like they've changed, especially as we've gotten older. Like, I've probably had so many intimate conversations like that where, you know, people have told me about like their family trauma or their issues, and then I've done the same. But I don't know, so many times those conversations haven't gone anywhere, and that doesn't mean they didn't have value, but I think as we get older, this frequency of having these kind of intimate conversations that don't necessarily change maybe the trajectory, that's how you say it, of our relationships. And, you know, like, just because you told this person about your family trauma, it doesn't mean you guys are going to become best friends or even become friends after that. Stuff like that just becomes more common in your 20s, especially as you go to parties, have all these different conversations with new people. It's just a different vibe. And that could be for a variety of reasons. You might go to different colleges than someone. You guys' schedule might just not line up. It might not even be a personal thing, but like circumstance just doesn't work out like that. And then, so, you know, just being able to laugh with somebody and have a good time with them doesn't make you true friends. And also, having these kind of serious discussions, serious talks where you share things about yourself, I don't think that really makes you guys friends either. And then we get to the topic of, oh, someone that is your friend is someone who has your best interest at heart. And I think that probably is the best definition out of the ones I just proposed, but I don't know. There's still, in my mind, there's still a difference between someone who someone can have your best interest at heart and care about you as a person, but it's still like this distance, this, I don't know if that's true understanding. So you can wish the best for somebody, but still not really be friends with them. So what does being a friend mean? And again, I don't fucking know. I think the simplest way is to define it as just someone that, I can't even say that. I was gonna say it's someone that you just hang out with, but I can't even say that for real. Because again, there are probably people you hang out with, especially if it's in groups. I think if you can hang out with people one-on-one, it's maybe a bit different. Even though, you know, I'm not necessarily someone who seeks out those kind of one-on-one solo hangouts too often. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overcomplicating it for myself, but it's just tough, especially when you see like different friendships, compare your friendships to other people's. It's like, I don't know if close friends are supposed to talk every day. I don't know if they're supposed to be able to not talk for like 6 months and then just have everything be the same every time they see each other. I don't know if it's being able to have someone who, you know, the chemistry is just fire. You guys enjoy being around each other so much that everything feels good. It's so nice. I don't know if that's what having a closer best friend is, or I don't know if it's having someone you trust more than anybody in the world, like that person that you will come to with your secrets or the things that are bothering you, or if it's the person that you text when good things happen to you. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overcomplicating it for myself. I have people that I care about and who I believe care about me, and maybe that's good enough, but I don't know. I've just been having this question of what friendship really means, or what close friendship really means, especially as we get into our 20s and we're kind of just changing as people and figuring out like, okay, how do we navigate friendships in our 20s when we have like all this stuff going on? How do we maintain them? What kind of people even are we? These are the questions that we're asking, and maybe I just have to have my new standard of friendship. Decide on a standard for myself of what I believe friendship is to me, what I would consider a friend. But yeah, I don't know. I've always had the question of, this is why it's been tough. I've always been hesitant to have like a birthday party growing up, just because I didn't know who my friends really were. I didn't know who I can consider a friend, and I don't know. I still don't really. I kind of do. I generally know, like, okay, this group of people are my friends. Like, on some level, I know who a bunch of my friends are, but I don't know if I could consider those relationships close, or, you know, what it means to have someone as a best friend. I think it's just like this implicit understanding that you have with another person. And I don't know. That's something that, not that I've never had, but I don't know. I'm gonna keep moving forward, but there's just been something on my mind. On the comments, maybe let me know what you guys think about what friendship means to you. What would you consider a friend? Because, yeah, I mean, again, the simplest definition that I can come up with is just someone you hang out with, but I've spent so much time with so many people who I would, like, respectfully not consider my friends. And that's not even a case of like, oh, I think they're bad people or I have anything against them or I even dislike them, um or that I have any issues with them. It's just sometimes you spend a lot of time with someone and then there's just not there's just not a connection there, and that's fine. um it's, again, nothing against that person or those people, but you just have that. And then on the opposite, you have people that you only see like 3 times, that you've met like 3 times, and then it's like, oh shit, this person's like a friend that I really, really value. Like, I don't know. It's definitely gotten much more complicated ever since college. Uh, but yeah, this just kind of the thoughts in my head. I don't really know. I don't really know uh, what a genuine friendship looks like. I'm gonna keep trying. I implore you guys to do the same. And yeah, that was pretty much it for today's video. Yeah, no real answers or kind of solutions or things like that. Just want to make a video because I don't I don't know what this shit looks like. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Peace.